Hey y'all, welcome to a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bear Reviews. And I'm back on my Sony cam. So if y'all watched my videos last week, you know I got caught out in the rain, my Sony cam wouldn't work. Well, it works, thank goodness. Because I love working with my Sony cam. It's just easier for me to do stuff with. Alright, so what I've got for you today on a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday is a brew that I picked up down there in Murfreesboro. I have actually seen this brew around. I've seen it in liquor stores, a couple of different ones, and it's in a big old 650 milliliter bottle. It's called Taj Mahal Premium Lager Beer, slow brewed in India. Alright. This is brewed and bottled under license from the United Breweries Limited, Bangalore, India. Alright. And it's got some other information there, blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, this stuff is a 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's imported by East West Beverages in California, but it is brewed in India from the finest hops and malts, Taj Mahal. Alright, so we're going to be checking this out today at a 4.5% ABV. I've seen this beer around in liquor stores and stuff, but I've never gotten it until yesterday. I was down there visiting my mom in Murfreesboro, and I usually like to go, whenever I go to Murfreesboro, I like to go by the World Market, because they've got like eight cooler doors. It's got different kinds of beer in it, and this happened to be one of them, so it's chilled. The ones I've seen before have just been sitting on the shelf, so I opted to go ahead and get one of these because it was already in the refrigerator and cold and everything. I hate this foil crap they put around them. It's a pain in the butt. I hate that crap. I don't know. I don't guess it makes no difference. It's just, why you gonna put something on your cap and then cover it up with damn foil? That don't make no sense. Get off me, ant. Ant crawling around on the brim of my hat. That's what you get when you live in the country. You get covered up in bugs and mosquitoes and ticks and all kinds of crap. Whatever. Anyway, it's just goofy to me put foil on a dadgum bottle cap. If you're gonna print your bottle cap, leave the dang foil off of it. Does that make sense? It's crazy. That foil mess is gonna mess with it. I like to keep bottle caps, but you know, especially if they got something on them like that. Alright, anyway, whatever. Pry this thing open and see what we got here. Now, I was just kind of cruising around on the internet before I come out here to do these videos, so I kind of looked it up. And there wasn't a whole lot of information on the website for Taj Mahal. So, you know, I Googled it, and it had, you know, just very little information on it. It didn't even have the ABV or nothing listed on the website. Now, luckily, it's printed on the bottle, but I was trying to do some research on it before I brought it out here, and I wanted to know what the ABV was, so I was, you know, Googling around and stuff, and I looked on Beer Advocate and Untapped, and those are two resources. If I don't know the ABV of a beer, I will go there and check it out, because usually they have it, you know, clearly up, you know, when you first research the beer, it's up there. I don't use those resources for anything else. Untapped and Beer Advocate, I don't really use them. I know a lot of reviewers will go up there and get how many beers have been rated by them, this, that, and the other, and I don't have time for all that, just to be honest with you. I don't want to do it, so I don't never look at those websites other than if I'm looking for ABV, so I just don't use them. I like to experience the beer for myself, and that's one of the reasons I don't use them is because I like to form my own opinion of them. I don't like to, you know, so when I was up there, these beers didn't get a good rating on either one of them. And so, you know, I'm afraid that will bias my opinion since neither one of the websites gave it a good review or scored it very well, whatever. Anyway, the damn little thing they got at the top of them. When I was looking for the ABV, I saw that they just weren't rated very good. Look at the bubbles in that thing. Y'all see the bubbles in that? Big old hexagonal, whatever you want to call it, bubbles in there. It's wild. It's a beautiful, bright gold beer, though. Dadgum, that's pretty. Look at that. Just as bright as it can be. Beautiful gold color. The head don't have a whole lot of aroma. I mean, it smells kind of like a domestic beer aroma coming off the head. Let's see if we can get a taste of that head. Pull a little bit off in there. I don't imagine it tastes like much either. It don't. It's got your typical domestic beer head flavor, and the head's dissipating pretty quick too. But it's a beautiful beer. Dadgum, it's pretty. Let's see if I can set this bottle up there where you can see it halfway. Don't knock it off there. I'll be all right, I guess. On the edge of the dadgum table to try to get the bottle in there. I can't even get the whole bottle in there. Shoot. Anyway, so is that right? I ain't got that in the right place. Dadgummit. I got it in the wrong place here. It goes on this side. Yeah. Well, that's as much as I'm going to be able to get in. Whatever, anyway. Dadgummit. So this Taj Mahal Premium Lager beer is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way and support our economy. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Well, I mean, I ain't got no complaints. Like I said, that both Beer Advocate and Untapped didn't have a very favorable rating on this thing, but dang, it's pretty good from what I can tell. It reminds me a lot of a Pabst Blue Ribbon, just to be honest with you. And a Pabst is, I think a Pabst is like a 4.75, 4.8. This is a 4.5. Kind of reminds me of a PBR, y'all. And I love my PBR. PBR got a beautiful gold color on it like that too. Alright, y'all, so this is a 4th of July weekend. And, well, the weekend before the 4th of July. I'm out there making some videos. I went to get me I'm off for 6 days. Well, 3 more days now. But 2 more after today. Anyway, I was off for 6 days, so I stopped by and going to get me a case of beer. And I had in my mind I was going to get PBR. Going to get me some Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's 4th of July. PBR's red, white, and blue and all that, right? Well, you know, I gotta do things, you know, that make sense. So I went in there. I was going to get me a case of PBR, and I went right up to it. Hey, it's on sale from, I think it was like $23.99. It was on sale for $21.99 for a case. Well, I mean, that's okay. That's not the best price in the world. But I looked over next to it, and a case of Miller High Life was $19.99 on sale. So I saved those $2. I saved those $2 and got me a case of Miller High Life instead. Anyway, all that being said, I say that because this reminds me a whole lot of PBR, and I was planning on having a case of it over the 4th of July weekend. But this is a good brew. I don't care what Beer Advocate and Untapped says about it. It's crisp, it's clean, it's got a good flavor, and it doesn't have a nasty aftertaste or anything like that. Very easy and smooth. Man, after some yard work or something, you're hot and sweaty, man, dadgum, this thing right here, it hit the spot. It'd be perfect for that. I got this at the World Market. I got this one and another one by the United Breweries. It's called Flying Horse. I'm going to be doing it later on in the week. But both of them were in these big bottles like this. And I got them just because I'd seen this one before. I had never seen Flying Horse. But they were India brews. And I don't know that I've ever had, I can't remember if I've ever done an India brew before. A brew out of India. I may have. I just can't remember. Because I do all kinds of different beers. It's good beer. I'm going to score it. I'm going to score it a B+. It's not the best stuff I've ever had, but it is good. I like it. I wouldn't have any problem drinking this anytime. It's nice and smooth, crisp and clean. Just a good flavor all the way around. I think a B+ is a fair score for it. Good stuff. All right, y'all. That's been a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday this week. I have got a trash beer that I'm going to do. I did a couple of trash beers a few weeks back on Thursday, so I've got a trash beer Thursday I'm going to do for you tomorrow. It's another one of them pirate waters at a 10% ABV. Ooh, let's see what we got. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.